go again. Ace Cap, Ace Bros, Ace Battery. Here we go. And cut. All right. So let's talk about AZFL. Basically, it's AZFL. Sorry, has been very, we can say, break even during the day. At 0.002, and I have been getting kind of like not notification, but comments about like short-term target price, long-term target price, and mentioning where is this stock going, and basically seeing where it's headed. This is basically simple. This play is a long-term play. We already know that they're going to actually file for the stock exchange in Mexico, right? That's very important because they need more financing so they can continue their operations, their debt they incurred, and basically continue their growth. And once they get listed, and they specifically actually put this on their when they announce, in this case, that they're gonna sign with to be listed on Mexico Stock Exchange, it takes like 160 to 180 days. Don't quote me on that, but it's roughly around those time frame. So in other words, it is gonna take time, and it's almost gonna take time as the Senate in Mexico gonna deliberate and gonna debate about their bill of legalizing marijuana in September of this year. So in a couple months. Now, how is that going to go, and how is that going to dictate their future? Very important, because operations in Mexico is key to them, and also that's why they went to Colombia and have that other option, right? The backup plan. But in my sources, or what I have heard through my sources in Mexico, it is going to get done. It's going to be a done deal. The only thing that is going to happen is that if how long it's going to take. It's not something that's going to be like, we'll get it done today, and tomorrow no, and tomorrow's going to be finished. It's going to take some time. So I think it's going to take a year so Mexico could actually finish this through, because the Mexican president has 3 more years. So it's going to take time to put up a bill, present it in the Senate, modify it, and approve it. So it's a process, and that process takes time, and he only has 3 years. So, and he wants that under his belt, and that's very important, because there was an election for governors last Sunday, and it didn't go well for him. So he needs the people behind him. And how is he going to do it? It's with this bill, because in this bill he says only like ejidatarios, in other words, people are lower class growers, that they are only one that could grow it, so they could be have money from this crop, and have a better way of living. So that's his idea, his politics, you could say. So, and that's what I think he's using strategy wise, so he can make this possible. And I think it's happening within a year, and that's very important for the stock, because they need to make their main product needs to be legalized, not illegal, so they can start production and make money. But first step is first getting listed, and then from there Mexico Senate, and then from there the U.S. where they stand and with their bill that they're gonna also debate and see and modify, and it's gonna take time. So all those are the obstacles that make this stock a good long-term play. Now pricing, this is price. What I think is for purposes only, but what I think is this stock is gonna be around. I think it's a good play. It is going to reach 5 cents to 10 cents, I think, within a within a year. Now, if everything goes well and gets fast tracked, on it just goes faster, we go up to 25 cents, right? Because at the end of the day, I think that is going to happen. Mexico is going to legalize. The U.S. is already legalized. It's just the federal wise we're waiting on it. So it is going to happen. It's just a waiting game. You have to be patient with the stock. You know what I'm saying? This is not a stock that we could just boom, tomorrow. No, it's going to be up and down until we get this federal legalization of weed in Mexico and the U.S. in, because they need that, because those are the main operations that they need to get from. So it's a waiting game, but at the end of the day, it is going to be in a positive note long term. For me, once I get a green light with the Mexico Stock Exchange and they're in, I'm going to invest another, like I said, $5,000 more into the stock, because I do believe it's going to take off. It is slow. I understand people saying, "Oh my God, that's taking down 50%," and and you're right. I'm not saying you're not wrong, but I just believe that long term it's a play, because the weed is the next gold rush. To get in that market. Like I said, 3 ways of getting rich: be first, you can cheat, or be more smart than other people. And then they want to be first. So this is a way of getting rich, a great way of being first, and I like their strategy. So if you do like my video, you can leave a comment here in AZFL. You can also hit up my page, my AZCap YouTube. Please subscribe if you find this very valuable. If you do, if not, just let me know also through my Twitter. And till next time.